All right, we're doing pages 9 and 10 practice. Let's see here. MK is 24. That's all the way across. So we got a 12 and a 12. JL is 20. That's all the way across this way. So we got a 10 and a 10. So let's see if we can answer the segment questions. NK 12 and NL 10. Okay, so I got that from these two pieces of information. I'm going to erase this just so it's not blocking up my view, and let me go with red for a second here. Now I'll just leave it this way. All right, we got some angle questions, and we're only given one angle, right? Given this one angle right here, 50. MJL, MJL, that's this angle right here is 50, which means that this angle is 50. And a rhombus, right, they're congruent this direction, right, next to each other because they're being bisected. We also know that there's 90s in the middle. And that means that we can look at one of these right triangles and say, well, the angles add up to 180. So I can do 180 minus that 90 gives me 90, and then minus that 50 gives me 40. So that means that this angle would be 40, and this one would be 40, which means also down here 40s. Okay. So KNL, KNL, that's right there, 90. KJL, where's J? Oh, there it is. KJL, 50. MLK, MLK, that's both of these together, 100. JKM, JKM, that's this one right there, is 40. And JML, JML, that's both these together, 80. Number 4. Rhombus, so the sides are all congruent, which means this side is equal to this side. So I'm going to do 5x plus 16 equals 9x minus 32. And I'll subtract my 5x from both sides. And I get 16 equals 9 minus 5 is 4, minus 32. We're going to add that 32 to both sides. Okay, so we get 4x equals 16 plus 32 would be, let's see, 48. Divide by 4 and we get x equals 12. The question says PQ, that's right here. PQ is the same as the other sides, right? So I could pick either one of these to plug that x in. I'll plug it into this one. 5 times 12 plus 16. 5 times 12 is 60 plus 16 would be 76. So PQ, 76. Number 5. Now we already showed in that first question that the angles add up to 180, and this one's 90. So if I do 180 minus 90, I get 90 left over. That means that these two together have to equal 90. So I'm going to go 7x minus 1 plus the 4x plus 3 equals 90. Okay? Now let's combine our like terms. We've got a 7 and a 4. That makes 11. Negative 1 plus 3 is just plus 2. Equals 90. Subtract 2 from both sides. We get 11x equals 88. So divide by 11x equals 8. The question just says HGI. Let's see, HGI is this one. HGI is the same as this one right here, right? This one, this one, this one, and this one are all the same. So I'm going to plug it into that to find my answer. 4 times x, which is 8, plus 3 times 8 is 32, plus 3 is 35, giving me the answer to the original question. Number 6. We've already done several of these now. The angles that are next to each other at the end of this, right in the corner, these are equal to each other. So let's just start by saying 9x plus 4 equals 13x minus 16. I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. And we get 4 equals 13 minus 9 is 4. Minus 16, we're going to add that 16 to both sides. And we get 20 equals 4x. Divide by 4. Okay, now we need to find angle ADB. ADB, that's this one right here. Well, to find this one, I could find the one next to it. Those are going to be the same. To find this one, I need this 90 and this one right here. So I'm going to plug my x right there first. 13 times 5. 65 minus 16 So this angle right here in the corner is 49 degrees, right? That's 49. That's this angle. I got this 90. So 180 minus that 90 is 90, minus that 49 would give me this one missing right here. That would be, let's see here, 41. 49 and 41 make 90. So 41 degrees is right here, which is the same as this one, which means ADB is 41. Number 7. We don't have anything to set this equal to, but we do have XYZ is 136. Where's that? XYZ. This whole big angle is 136. So if I split that in half, 136 divided by 2, I get each of these angles, 68 and 68. I know this is 90, so I know that these three together add up to 180. So I could do 180 minus the 90 would be 60, right? 180 minus 90 is 90. It means 68 plus this one equals 90. So I could do it that way, 10x minus 8 plus that 68 equals 90, just like we've been doing. I could have also went ahead and done 90 minus 68 and just figured out what this one actually is. That's another way I could have done it. In fact, that's the way I'm going to do it. I could do this way. That would work. Okay? That'll work. That'll work. Well, we could do that. But I'm going to go ahead and actually go, oh, let's say minus 68, because we've been doing something like that where we did that and then we subtracted. That'd be 22. So this actual angle is 22 degrees. Well, that means this is 22 degrees. So this, 10x minus 8, is 22. And then we could solve it that way. So let's do it that. Plus 8, we get 10x equals, let's see, 22 plus 8 is 30. Divide by 10, we get x equals 3. You would have gotten this the other way as well. It would have worked totally fine. And all this needs is x, so we'll stop right there. Number 9. Ooh, now this one's actually kind of easy one. It's a square. It says in directions. You can't see that there. But all the sides are the same, so VU would be 15. It's an easy one. This one here, all the angles. Now here's the thing with the square. If the angle looks like this, it's going to be 90 degrees. If the angle looks like this, it's going to be 45 degrees. There's only two possibilities in a square because a square has the properties of a rectangle and a rhombus. This is how it will always work. So let's look at these angles here. EFG, EFG. Notice that's a big corner one, right? So that'd be 90. GDH, GDH. That's this one right here, 45. FEG, FEG. That's this one right here, 45. And DHG, DHG. That's right there, 90. Now, if you need extra help with that one, because I didn't show you how to identify, if you're having trouble identifying the angles, that's a different kind of question. But just ask Mr. Harmless, that's me, and I will help you out. Number 12. Now, what we just said was if it's a small, right, that means this angle right here has to be 45. So I'm going to go 6x minus 21 equals 45, and then I can solve for x like that. So I'm going to add 21. That'd be 66 equals 6x. So x is 11, right? Divide by 6. Yeah, that's all you need to do for that one. And is that it? That's it. That's the last one. Hopefully that answered all of your questions. Feel free to rewatch, watch in slow motion. Rewind it, pause it, ask me questions, or just kind of say, Mr. Harmless, I still don't get it, and I will help you, I promise. And that is how you do these pages of practice.